See, gang affiliation really doesn't mean anything in New York because the Woos are made up of Bloods and Crips, and their main beef is basically against
5-year form, Mr. Hottest Ever, Big GDK, Top 9, Dodge World.
Now. The Ebbsfield Apartments in Brooklyn is like the stronghold for the GDs. It's been controlled and operated by them for a long time, at least since the early 90s. They are direct descendants of the gangster disciples out of Chicago. Their leader was taken down in 2012 and sentenced to 20 years for racketeering, attempt murders, and gun raps. His crew was notorious for armed robberies. They did setups through Craigslist and, of course, shooting at rivals, one of their biggest being GS9.
Capsule. Wu King, folk shit, nigga.
Remember what Bobby Smurda? He rode down the one-way. Niggas remember what Bobby Smurda did? He drove down the one-way.
Free the real looks, free GS9, bitch. But say this though. Y'all niggas is pussy, free GS9.
Those are the Ebbsfield Apartments, and some of the younger GDs jokingly saying free GS9, who they were in a big war with since 2009. Around 2014, GS9 and Bobby Shmurda was the single biggest act in the country. He was the hottest artist in the city, taking over the airwaves. But with all that popularity, it's impossible not to draw attention to the shit that your crew is doing. And fans were oblivious. They had no idea what was going on behind the scenes. The New York police created a rap task force called the Enterprise Operations Unit. It's the same one that took down 6ix9ine, Shotty, and Treyway, who, with the 9 Trey Bloods, were affiliated with Wu. 6ix9ine, of course, was the pivotal witness who turned state in that case, brought down everybody. They also had wiretaps and informants in place for years gathering intel. The rap task force also took down GS9 and Bobby Shmurda several years back in a very public case with like a 63-page indictment. There were phone taps, informants, guns and drug possession, guns jamming while shooting at ops on the block, Bobby shooting into a crowd, Bobby shooting at his own homies who owed him $300, shooting at rival gangs. It was reckless. Bobby's own lyrics directly implicated several GS9 members in crimes they would get convicted for, but the lyrics themselves could not be used in court and was ultimately shut down by the Supreme Court. Nevertheless, the hottest movement out of New York taken down. And while Bobby was standing trial, a high-ranking GS9 member's body was found on the Brooklyn beach, wrapped in plastic bags with duct tape on his face and over 100 pounds of cement covering his feet. Straight Italian mafia shit.